Welcome to the Askhollyhall show. Let us explore the deeper meaning and purpose of life. This show delves into the mysteries of spirituality, the nature of consciousness, and the pursuit of the transcendence in the world that often feels chaotic and confusing. Each episode features thought-provoking conversations with experts in the field of philosophy, psychology, spirituality, and more.
But you don't want strangers at your door. You said exactly the words that I used. So that made me go, oh, all right then, what is this about?
She's in my head now.
Yeah, because the words that came out of your mouth, you said something like if anybody ever said it to me, Kathy, why don't you do it from home? I'm like, no, I don't want strangers at my door. I don't want strangers. And you come out and you just said that. So as soon as you said that, that got me hooked.
We talk about how the readings that we've done together has impacted you. Why don't you just give everybody an idea of what you do and why you came to me in the first place?
Okay, so I own a business called Hypnosis and Healing. So I offer hypnosis, Reiki, spiritual counselling and coaching. And that's something that I've been doing for the last 18 months and trying to come out of my comfort zone and do things a little bit more. But initially, I was grieving. I'd lost my husband in the September. And my husband was my everything. He was my soulmate, my best friend, everything. He was my man. And we'd been together for 30 years. And he got diagnosed with esophageal cancer on the 23rd of July, and he was dead by the 23rd of September. So it was a really traumatic time. And even though I was trying to keep my faith, I was still going through a hell of a lot. So I think initially why I contacted you was because I wanted you to tell me all about my husband. I wanted a message from him. I wanted these things for reassurance for me. But you started talking about stuff that I had thought about previously, the hypnosis and stuff like that. And then you said, because none of this was on my horizon at this time. I was too deep in grief to even think about anything beyond that. But you said to me, and you said that I was a healer and that I could heal other people. And you told me that I'd be very good at it. And during the time, I'm just thinking, yeah, well, I need a healer, It was, because like I said, I didn't expect any of this. Then you were saying, you said you live on a property where you could have your own little business, your own hypnosis business. And I'm thinking, oh, is this right? Has she checked me out on Facebook or something? So I'm going, okay. But then you said, but you don't want strangers at your door. You said exactly the words that I used. So that made me go, oh, all right then, what is this about?
She's in my head now.
Yeah, because the words that came out of your mouth, you said something like if anybody ever said it to me, Kathy, why don't you do it from home? I'm like, no, I don't want strangers at my door. I don't want strangers. And you come out and you just said that. So as soon as you said that, that got me hooked. Okay. So you gave me dates. And again, I'm not thinking about all this because I'm grieving. I just want messages from my husband. But then you started opening other things in me and having me think about other things that I'd not really thought about, like with the hypnosis and the healing and about doing my own business and stuff. So I just kept coming back. Every few months, I make sure, I check your sites and they go, right, I need a little bit of guidance from Holly. So I go in and I just,
You've booked several
it,
sessions. You do a lot of mini ones too, where you just
yeah, because
ask a few
sometimes it's
questions.
like, yeah, because, and especially now, and a lot of the mini sessions, I probably come and said, what's next for me? Because everything that's gone on in my life over these last 3 years, I've been too scared to plan. I've been too scared to do things. So now I'm doing this little hypnosis business and I'm doing, you know, I'm not, I'm not all over Facebook or Instagram and stuff, like posting stuff. I don't do that. But I've started getting clients and I've started working with different people. So I know that I'm opening myself up to different areas. Last year, you gave me some dates and you said, you're going to touch this in the summer, but it's going to be April before you really put it, like, get in there and put it out there. And it was. I started hypnosis and healing up last summer, just before the summer. I started getting a few clients here, but it was just me doing the little bits. And then come April, I'd already met other people from wellbeing centres or mediums or stuff like that. And so my hypnosis there then. So in April, then I started doing like hypnosis at the wellbeing centre and then hypnosis for somebody else, but still doing it as my own. So then it was like, well, yeah, I've come into that bit now. So then like a few months later, it'd be like, all right, I need to message Holly again and see what's coming up. And then again, I've done that because I think I've had about 6 readings in total.
Mm-hmm.
My son was going in for brain surgery a couple of months ago. And I said, I'm going to send Holly, and just because really all I wanted to know was, is my son going to survive that? So I just said, what's next for him? So you came back about what was next for him. So what's going to happen in September, October, November. So me, then I'm thinking, thank God, because he's going to survive. And I was sat out in my gazebo and we were listening to it. And my little dog was at the side of me. And then you were finishing and then you went, oh, I've got a little dog here, a little Jack Russell. And then you're like, no, I'm not sure if she's a Jack Russell or not. But she was. She was a mix. She had Jack Russell in her. And you said, I don't know why I'm getting this, but she's coming to me for some reason. And she was at the side of me, and I already felt like Lulu wasn't right. So I'd been like having her at the side of me more. But when you said that, I made sure I was with her more often. I made sure that she was at the side of me because I felt it too. So my son had the operation, came home, everything's going okay. And then one morning I woke up and after the reading and Lulu's in my bedroom, she can't move. So I'm like, what's up, baby? You know, like picking her up, she couldn't move. So it looked like she had a stroke. And when we got down to the vets and that, she was 13 and a half, you know, so she'd had a good life. But yeah, I felt like you prepared me for it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we had to like let her go. We had to put her down.
Oh, I'm